Darvin, it seems like it's been rare of late that you would have a high turnover, like low efficient type of offensive game. What did it take defensively, and kind of who led that charge? I guess AD aside, or featuring AD, that allowed you to get a win like this that was a bit of a muddy game.
Yeah, it's to be expected coming off 3 days off. There's one thing when you got controlled pace and controlled actions in practice, and you have film study and doing a lot of walkthrough, just talking out loud about a lot of different ideas and coverages. But to get out there against live bodies, especially this team, even though they're without Joel, still a formidable ball club. A lot of talent, a lot of firepower still over there, and we knew it was going to be tough. With Maxey, Kyle Lowry, one of the best quarterbacks the NBA has ever seen. Obviously, Tobias is who he is. Kelly has been playing unbelievably. Obviously, Buddy Hield, all those guys. Mo's been playing great for them in that role. Paul Reed. So we knew we had our hands full. Nicholas Platoon, all those guys, man. They're really savvy pros, very experienced vets. And so we just wanted to make sure our defense remained consistent. It got a little bit away from us in the second quarter, but second half we did a great job despite some of our offensive mistakes, turning the ball over, missing point-blank shots, playing up against the shot clock a bunch. We were able to still sustain our defensive effort, and it came from a little bit of everyone. Spencer was great, Cam, Max chasing Buddy around, obviously AD at the rim, Bron being shifted in place early. Just everyone gave a good team effort defensively.
Darvin, you guys came out after halftime, I think, and had turnover right away to start the third quarter. And maybe in the past, that would have taken you guys out of your defensive intensity. How encouraged were you that didn't happen tonight? And do you think that points to that sense of urgency that your guys talked about, kind of maybe even ramping up a little bit here over this past few days? It's kind of the finish line now, sort of, it seems like maybe more of a straight line there.
Absolutely. We talk about giving multiple efforts and having a next play mentality, even when things are good, bad, and different. A lot of things are going to happen in an NBA basketball game. The one thing you can't do is, have self-inflicted wounds where you're disappointed because you didn't get a whistle, or you turn the ball over because like I say, it's a difference between just unforced errors and competitive turnovers. Some of our turnovers were competitive. Guys just trying to get the ball to the open guy, didn't quite work out, but just a bunch of them happened in a row. Then playing against the shot clock, when you have to throw up a hand grenade, that's almost just like a turnover as well, because you're not getting the shot in rhythm. But again, our group buckled down. Guys became vocal on the sideline, which was great. The dialogue, we've been preaching that all year, and it's really been at a high level here lately. Just us talking things through and not imploding, just trying to figure it out. That frustration needs to be, the prelude to focus. This was human nature to get upset, angry about mistakes that are being made, but you can't wallow in that emotion. You got to move forward quickly in order to, still sustain yourself and come out on top of a game like this.
Spencer has some, especially early, some really good defensive moments, a block, a deflection, force a turnover, and then offensively, I think the 11 points is the most he scored with you guys. How great was it just to see him put it together on both ends of the floor, and how encouraging is that, I guess, for the future in terms of when you guys need more from him, he can do it, or he showed he can do it?
Oh, yeah, we know. We have full confidence that he can do it. It's just, again, a matter of him learning his teammates, getting in the rhythm, learning where to be on the floor, and just being in attack mode. And defensively, he's a bigger guard, strong, moves his feet well, shows his hands, able to get on-ball blocks, which is, very, very extremely difficult to do in this league. And we saw him do it time and time again. So he's just more and more each game, getting more and more comfortable. And again, everyone around him is encouraging him because we're gonna need him. We're gonna need him, and he's gonna be in the mix. So just for him to just be confident and continue to soak up all the information, and so there's corporate knowledge there, and eventually, it'll be seamless.
Darvin, what did you make of Cam tonight and his return and his defense against Maxey, chasing him around screens and stuff?
That's what he does. His size, his instincts, his refusal to be screened, whether it's off ball, whether it's on ball. Even if he goes under a screen, he's able to still get tall if a guy decides to try to raise up behind it. And his feet, his hands are constantly active, moves his feet really well, was able to stay in front without fouling. I thought he was huge. Those minutes he came in and kind of put him on Maxey. I told him I didn't want him to guard. No switching. If we keep Cam on Max, we can blitz or hedge, what we call dive. If they try to bring someone else into the pick and roll to force a switch, we're not doing. We want Cam on him. When he doesn't have the ball, Cam deny the hell out of him. And I thought he did a great job in a very important segment of the game late.
Coach, how much do you focus on those unforced errors and cleaning that up, and how much of it this late in the season do you just not scoff at, but just kind of say, hey, next game mentality, we got the win, that's what we needed, let's focus on the next assignment?
I mean, you definitely have to look at it. The good part, the good news is the way we guarded and defended everything, and the off. But again, things to get better at, closing out possessions with a defensive rebound, and then offensively, our pace was good. We had some great runouts, we just didn't connect. And again, it's a difference between just complete unforced errors and competitive turnovers. So we'll get to the film and show some of this, and again, try to learn from it, grow from it, and be better at it.
Last one, Kobe.
Darvin, just two quick ones for you. Torian, you expect this absence, I know it's personal reasons, to extend beyond today? And with Jalen, just how do you feel for him after having
TP will be back on Sunday, and
Jalen with the back surgery, just how do you feel for him?
Yeah, he's good. Everything was successful. Everything went well, and just start the process of getting back, back to his normal self.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.